You give me the respect that I'm entitled to.
Hello, everybody. Welcome, one and all. I hope you're excited. I am. I have done a lot of digging and found some really good information. Excuse me. Some about the past and some about the present. It's all going to be a surprise. But if you're new here, I do my stuff in chapter form. And after end each chapter, I have commercials. And those are just funny things, parodies, comics, anything that makes us laugh about these two fools. Because if we don't, we'll cry. Or I will, because I spend way too much time researching you guys. All right, let's just get to it. Okay, so chapter 1, Roachel's new gig. Yep, paid for. And I need to make a correction on a superstition. Okay, so I'm usually a little late to the party because I don't do daily updates. I just can't, you guys. It's way too much for me. But I always bring whatever's out there and put my spin on it. Plus, I found out some new stuff that I don't know if you guys know about. So let's just get to it. Meghan Markle faces intense backlash after SXSW appearance announcement. The Duchess of Sussex is among the featured speakers at the 2024 conference. Let's see what that's about. As health issues continue to plague senior members of the British royal family, a bit of positive news recently shined through. Meghan Markle will serve as a keynote speaker for the 2024 SXSW conference. Or at least it was good news until the online backlash occurred. On Monday, March 4th, SXSW South by Southwest, a conference held each year in Austin, Texas, focusing on film, music, tech, education, and more, revealed the Duchess of Sussex as one of its featured speakers. Why? Announcing our final keynote session for the 2024 SXSW conference, the official Instagram account shared. On March 8th, International Women's Day, join Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, Katie Couric, Brooke Shields, Nancy Wyan, and Erin Haynes, Marvelous, for a conversation on breaking barriers, challenging stereotypes, and working towards a healthier society on and off our screens. It sounds pretty bloody fishy. In the comments, many Instagram users were less than thrilled about Prince Harry's wife appearing at the conference. One person wrote, "Why? Meghan contributes nothing but empty words." While another declared, "Grifter, it's a pass for me." Another person snarked, "Will she discuss how she's a narcissist?" Meanwhile, someone else commented, "What a joke." And another predicted, "LOL, vapid blather guaranteed." Now, then came the blind item. Usually I do these a little different at the end, but not this time. So, things have fallen so far for the illiterate one that she is having to appear as one of 5 on a panel that no one will watch because all anyone cares about there are the movies and the concerts. A few years ago, she would have wanted to have a solo spot. She isn't even the biggest name on the panel. And then I did something really different, you guys, I haven't done before. I decided to look under the blind items and see what people have to say online, not on a platform. And boy, was I surprised. This is what the SXSW website says. It announces the opening day keynote panel, including Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, Katie Couric, Erin Haynes, Brooke Shields, and Nancy Wang Yun. Yawn. It's just Duchess of Sussex. That bitch is a effed up, diluted slag. Woo! Someone says Duchess of Suckit. And someone says, so Duchess of Sussex is using her royal titles to speak garbage in America. They really need to strip Harry of his titles and she loses hers. She's an embarrassment from lack of intelligence, but the arrogance on top is beyond sane. She can give an excellent and comprehensive course on how to F up a lifetime opportunity handed to you on a silver platter in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail or a butt's. Sorry, guys. I just assumed I shouldn't assume. Okay. She can do TED Talks on narcissistic personality disorder and backstabbing 101. I hear she might know a thing or two about yachting she could talk about. And grifting. She does not have enough self-awareness to realize she has a personality disorder. Tend to agree. And someone says, what is she really qualified to speak about? No one knew who the hell she was until she stumbled upon a brain-dead prince when his minders' backs were turned. What else can she speak on? How to go about erasing what ethnicity you have until it might be convenient to embrace? How to stumble upon a golden bird's nest on the ground and then literally shit all over it so there's no sleeping or eating in that nest again and you're back out scratching for worms? I can only imagine her speech. She's probably scouring fridge magnets and Hobby Lobby signs for vacant platitudes she can spew out in between nonstop references to herself. Oh my God. That was good. Love that. Fridge magnets. I did not know this. Remember what Couric said in her book about the ginger one? She said he smelled of booze and cigarettes. Can't believe this one's wife is appearing on a panel with Couric. Guys, how come everybody says they smell? Okay, I guess they do. But this one and Couric also serve on the Aspen Institute. So they have a mutual interest in combating misinformation. Whatever the hell that is. I thought we lived in a nation where there was free speech and you could choose to just ignore utter poppycock, but I guess we've all become too stupid to think for ourselves now. Right? I'm sure both women share the exact same agenda at the end of the day. Aspen Institute, yep, they do. The illiterate one doesn't care about H. He was merely a means to fame and fortune. Correct? I read Archwell is sponsoring the talk. So Markle is paying to be there. Well, no shit. So, if any idiot out there donates to their charity, the money will be spent to fly her, of course, on a private plane, plus pay for hair and makeup, plus I'm calling it first, beige-brown designer clothes, most likely pants that are way too long and shoes too big, plus to pay for her to sit on a stage and say word salad things. Oh, Lord. Wow. Oh, that's bad. I wish this were in headlines everywhere. She's making gingivitis. Oh, my God. Gingivitis, you guys. I am so using that. Okay. Pay through the nose. Poor old hag knows she's only got a few months left of shelf life. She's way past her expiration date as is. I would rather eat a dirt sandwich in a blizzard without a coat than have to sit through this joke of a panel. I'm sorry if I'm laughing to people who don't like it, but I can't help. Okay, notice she's the least accomplished of the group, but uses the most descriptors for herself. Yep, SXSW used to be about new music. No more. Sparkles needs to stay the hell out of Texas after her Uvalette, stunt when she went there with all those, Most here hate her for her pap walk amid the bodies of ripped apart children. I digress. No one here likes her. So that's a bit for that because I don't have too much to say, really. I mean, what's there to say? It's the same shit, right? Like, she's going to go make an ass of herself and pay to do it. And people are going to listen, and it's pathetic. It really is. So last time I had read out about 2 black horses that were spotted with a captured white horse and a black flag outside Buckingham Palace. And the last 2 times this happened were just before World War II, and when Queen Elizabeth died, it is said something big's about to happen. Well, I have a sub, a very, very dear man, and he told me what it was all about, so I'm going to read that out so that we can dispel this. Just to correct something that's really exploded recently about the flag and 3 cavalry soldiers. The flag, in this case with the cavalry, is actually called a standard. Being carried with the black cover is really nothing. When a standard is being carried, but not on an official parade, it is cased in a black cover. This is to show that it's not officially being presented. The standard is only carried openly when it's part of a full troop or squadron or on parade and an officer present. In this video, it was being carried between barracks from where it was stored, normally in the officer's mess, to where it is needed to be carried on an official parade. This happens frequently. It started because a YouTuber that focuses on the guards performing ceremonies in London, he often makes up clickbait titles for views. The army is normally very helpful with YouTube creators recording these things, but he is well known for being wrong. The standard is always carried by a trooper on a white horse and escorted by another trooper, normally a sergeant equivalent in the cavalry, and a junior officer, a lieutenant, a cornet. When the full troop squadron is formed up, then the standard is uncovered and shown as normal. I've done the equivalent in the infantry as the bugle major. It's really nothing. It's really something. You know it is. And you know who I'm talking to. I have a lot of respect for you. All right, guys, let's have some commercials and have some fun.
Like we had to leave, really. My Uncle Andrew offered to babysit, and we couldn't have that nonce looking after our baby.
Hey, Harry. How was the coronation?
Oh, it was lovely. It was very nice.
Really?
Yeah. Huh. It was beautiful. See my father, my brother, his wife.
Okay.
I'm glad I went.
Well, you know what? That's great to hear.
Well, actually, it rained a bit.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah, I can see that being a bummer, but it happens, right?
and the rain came from the clouds, which were white. It was clearly all that whiteness that was making British society uncomfortable.
Harry, all clouds are white.
Clearly it's systemic. That rain was white fragility, white tears.
Harry,
And I couldn't help but think of the song.
what song?
Go away, come again another day. Little Charlie wants to play. Go away. But otherwise it was lovely. And I love my brother, and I love my family.
I am disturbed.
Oh, yes, the lodge. This is where I really belong. I'm a snow bunny. I'm not like, I don't know, Jack Crawford or something. I can't ski, but what I do know is that Heather is late. Where is she? I've been waiting, and nobody should have the Duchess waiting. And oh my God, I just found out she's gonna use her own kids on Instagram. Who am I gonna use for Archofficial? Okay, calm down, Roachel. Calm down. I'll just pay the papers, and they will say it's a family vacation. Okay, so this one is a little bit of a longer chapter, but that's okay. It's good. Who is Heather to Roachel? Soho, Marcus, Yachts, Epstein. What? The Dick&Douchess of SusSEX. Who is Heather Doric? Meghan Markle's devoted friend and Pilates instructor was by her side during coronation weekend. So you guys, the reason I did this is because I'm a fool. And I mentioned last time that she was, a friend of hers, but I said, oh, she'll probably be someone she'll just drop, right? Duh, Lara. No, this was, thank you to my subs who reminded me, this was the girl who she borrowed her friend, Heather's child. Oh, yes, in Costa Rica. And we'll get into that. So this is one of the pictures they had for their ski trip in Utah. I don't know if it's photoshopped or if she's standing on a hill or what. But I put 1, 2, 3, guess who doesn't ski, and the first 2 guesses don't count. I put a circle because look at that. She is the only one with a longer jacket that's halfway open. You can tell that she's not the one who's doing any skiing. What a joke. And then I saw this meme, you guys. Look at that. Guys, wait for me, the Duchess. She's in the flippin' snow upside down. That's probably what happened too. Okay, so let's get into this. Heather Dork owns a small chain of gyms, Pilates Platinum. She did a rah-rah post on the Archetypes podcast back in 2022 and one defending Megan the Kind, oh my God, in 2021. Has been hauled out again to promote MM in 2024. It's not the first time Heather Dork and Meghan Markle had a mutually beneficial pap walk, so to speak. Meghan picked up Heather from Victoria Airport after they'd moved to Canada. Backgrid was there. Shocker. I think she's trying to show she's always been friends with the jet-set people of LA who have A-list contacts all over. Look, she went to Jamaica as guest of the CEO of Paramount and wife, and she's vacationing with Heather Dork. Power mummies. And look at this, you guys. No, I did not go on their site. I refused to do that. But it was online, like somebody had taken a screenshot. And look what they have in Sussex Royal Life, Costa Rica. The Sussex family had a nice holiday in Costa Rica. Princess Lilibet, Prince Archie, Dad, Prince Harry, and Mum, Duchess of Sussex. Oh, God. Instagram, Heather Dork. Heather Dork, love you at Meghan Markle repost. Wait till you see what she really is, you guys. There's way more to this than what you wait. Pilates with the bestie. Tag your bestie here. Really? Well, I thought your bestie at that point was, what's her face there? Jessica. What happened to that? All right, then. And Heather has on her Instagram, of course, because she was invited to the wedding. Well, because she's not family, of course, right? And she already knows her secrets. Heather Dork, a special friend, married a wonderful guy surrounded by the love of incredible people. A weekend we will certainly never forget. # Windsor Castle. Right? Jesus. Okay, now we're getting into some good stuff, you guys. This what was the coronation hike. You know, she didn't go, right? So, Marcus Anderson, of course, Meghan, and oh, look, Heather. Well. Gets really juicy. Heather Dork is part of the Epstein Yacht Girl Club. What? She actually reminds me a bit of Victoria Giuffre a bit, but the fact that they are still friends after so many years means that they are nefarends, and nothing good and pure is coming out of that friendship. Well, no, she has her secrets, right? According to the National Enquirer, in 2017, after Harry and Meghan engaged to be married, MI5 scrubbed the net of Meghan's salacious past, sealed her court and medical records, and silenced her friends and acquaintances with hush money and non-disclosure agreements. Shocker, not. So, Meghan Markle with Jeffrey Epstein's girlfriend on a yacht. Meghan Markle likely associated to at least one of Epstein's yacht girls. Oh, really? Well, let me show you another one. Look at that, guys. Meghan Markle, Epstein's girlfriend, Karina Shuliak, and Heather. I didn't put that finger. I don't know who did, but... So basically, you guys, she's connected to all of this salacious business. That's why she has Heather around. That's why Heather will lend her kid. Because she is just as low down dirty as Meghan. And I'm sorry, But anybody who hangs out with those kind of people are those kind of people. That's how life works, right? Birds of a feather and all that stuff. So yeah, now we know who Heather is. But I've got more to share, not necessarily with her, but with me again. And then I couldn't resist because I saw her on this little guy's leg. On a yacht, of course. Holding his hand, you guys. It's 8 p.m., almost time for bed, old man. Don't worry, I'll take good care of your wallet. How pathetic. So I found this, truth or gossip. Prince Harry's wife, Meghan Markle, is under fire for her ties to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. It has been revealed that the Duchess of Sussex attended a lunch at Epstein's New York home in 2010, just months before he was arrested on trafficking charges. Well. Okay, I found some new stuff, you guys. Who is this guy? I don't know. Soho House yacht party days, allegedly, but whatever. Look at her, looking at this guy. There's more. Oh, yeah. Allegedly again, who's this guy? Well, shocker, right there is Anderson, Mark Anderson. And why is she pulling up her skirt? Is it not short enough? God, woman, you need to hide those legs, not show them off. Lordy. And here's that guy again. My guess is that she was his girlfriend for the weekend or whatever, you know, the 30,000 buckaroonies. What else could it be, right? Like, really? That's what I think. But that's alleged, my opinion. And now we know where this picture comes from. Like, I mean, we knew, but now we know it was when she was with that guy. Whoever the hell he is. Somebody who has money anyway, that's for sure. She wouldn't be with somebody who didn't. Okay, now we're going to get into some really juicy stuff. Little wonder she found Pretty Women inspirationally. There she is with her hot dog. Okay. SEX worker. In a shocking revelation, it's come to light that Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, had a secret past as a call girl. It was Ron Burkle, a well-known American billionaire and member of Soho House, who leaked this information. Ron Burkle has been associated with Soho since 2012, serving as the executive chairman and co-board member. You wait, you guys. So I had a sub send me this. Can you believe this? Soho House and Company, modern slavery statement. Soho House and Company is committed to ensuring that there is no slavery or human trafficking in any part of our business or supply chain. And I wrote, what the F? When have you ever seen a business with rooms say this? What is going on? What is going on? So look at this blind item. The club owner who is adjacent to the illiterate one is being investigated for trafficking women through some of the clubs. So then, you know what? I thought, I'm going to dig for this, but I want to go somewhere different. And I did what I did with the other one. I thought, you know what? I'm just going to look and see what people say underneath the blind items, because that's just online. It's not a platform. Holy moly smoly. Wait. So it's Ron, they say Burkus, but it's Burkle. Ron Burkle, he owns Soho House, not Marcus Anderson. This just occurred to me. Markle calls him best friend, Marcus. Whether or not he is involved, if rumors about him become widespread, she will Markle him in a heartbeat. No, there's a problem with Markling him because he knows about the skeletons in her closet. He's one of them. What the hell? Okay, Marcus Anderson, Markle, and the Soho owner are all buddies. The disgusting Meghan Markle in Soho House, nothing more than a sleazy front for trafficking, allegedly. Well, Megsy Baby's yachting days and Dubai porta potty. Do you guys remember me telling you guys about that? Porta potties? That's what they named. And you guys just use your imagination now. And just, yepper. Escapades become front page news. Anything to stay in the headlines. Right, Meg? That would be a natural progression. Imagine her PR trying to fix that. At a vulnerable time in my life, I was exploited by cruel people. My own experiences have lit a fire within me to champion women and spread the word that there is goodness in this world and compassion is the answer. That's what she suspects me again will say, and I don't doubt it for a minute. And radio silence for Meghan when it goes public. Good old Marcus Anderson, he knows all of Markle's little secrets. Oh, yes, he does. So does British intelligence. Maybe they'll give a little shove into the media spotlight Meg loves so much. Soho Ho House has been markled. And yet not a word from her. Just the Sperry and his charity. I'm pretty sure they're more worried about the bad press for them than the people being trafficked. This is the kind of selfish crap that makes them so yucky. Is this about Marcus Anderson and Soho House? Yep. Soho House is so trashy. I would love to turn on the lights and watch what roaches scuttle out. That's pretty funny, actually. What? The Soho House being used for prostitution? You're kidding me. Yes, and S trafficking. Epstein Maxwell 2.0. Megsy must be sweating heavily. Marcus Anderson is the global membership director. That's just a made-up name, but whatever. I think this is Ron Burkle. Burkle bought a 60% share in Soho House in 2012, and his name came up in Jeffrey Epstein flight logs. Shocker. Burkle has also funded Mr. F-Off Piss Doodle. That would be, Harry. Soho House has been well and truly markled. Before the Meghan connection, it was never exactly a classy hangout, but just an expensive drinking social club where any rich businessman might relax. Now, Soho House equals sleaze, prostitution in the minds of most people. Its image has been completely destroyed. It's just another seedy brothel. Okay, you guys, we are on to Harry, but listen to this. I was shocked. Soho House what, I said? Is it true that the Invictus Games was founded by another man, but Prince Harry stole the credit? The Warrior Games were started in Colorado and organized by Ministry of Defense and Generals Gary Cheek and John Warding in 2010. So Prince Philip and Charles suggested something similar to Harry. To keep him out of trouble, drugs and alcohol and orgies in Soho houses? Holy shit. So 4 years later, the Invictus Games were started in 2014. Harry got everything handed on a plate and got the credit. Haz is not intelligent enough to organize anything out of his own head. No kidding. I did not know that. Did you guys know that? I knew that they were trying to, get him away from drugs and whatever. But orgies in the Soho houses? So how long has Harry been going to these places? Are we surprised now that he's ended up with someone from there? I'm certainly not. Oh, my Lord. So I'm just going to warn everybody right now. This is pretty kind of graphic. So I'll just warn you now. Okay? But you're all adults, right? Okay. So apparently the Prince of Pegging, it'll come up. Just you wait. Title comes out of the Soho House and was in reference to Harry. When Meghan was part of Anderson's Girls, that's what they were called, was Anderson's Girls, okay. She was introduced to wealthy men, and that was Harry's nickname. Oh my God. OMG, you guys. This was spread about William. You wait, but I'm shocked. I am literally shocked that was his nickname. The Prince of Pegging? What? Oh my God. It's always been a common practice for a narcissist to accuse others of what they themselves are guilty of. Holy crap. I'm sorry, I'm just shocked. In my opinion, is gay. Never happier than when he is with his boyfriends. In fact, it's the only time you see him really smiling. Meghan is holding this over him, I'm sure. Why doesn't he just leave her and come out to the world? Nobody in this day and age gives a fig. Someone says nipple licks are what he does in public. Just imagine what goes on when the cameras are put away. There's proof. I always bring proof. If I think something's right and it's a fact, I will bring you proof. And there it is. And there's more coming. Yeah. Okay. That fits nicely with the rumors that H said she'll do anything and the alleged tape of her tossing the salad. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife, but you can turn your house into a whorehouse. And underneath I have the definition of tossing the salad. I have it in other videos, but there's some new people. I'm not reading it out, but you guys can read it so you'll know what they're talking about. That's why I put that on my thumbnail. Because there's a lot of word salad going on with her and her bloody speech. And now we're doing a lot of, tossing the salad. I apologize. I had to cut the very top off because of my lighting. It says, Harry is the real prince of pegging. I would believe that about Harry. He loves men. He has a thing for their nipples, for one thing. It's weird. He loves putting his hands all over Nacho when he sees him. Meg the pegger. Oh, yeah, she would, in my opinion. And then the definition of that is down below. Again, I'm not reading it out loud. I'm not doing it. I thought so from the start. Looking at the two princes, it's pretty clear that it's Harry, not William, who would be into that kind of thing. It's also clear they've accused the innocent brother of exactly what the other one does, in order to divert attention. Yep, Harry's the real one. Yep. Some more pictures of him, him and Nacho. And then down below, that's not Nacho, but he's holding hands or something with this fella. There is a lot of proof out there, you guys. And I have read stories like you wouldn't believe. And I'm convinced that, he swings both ways, if nothing else. That's what I think. Yeah. Okay, so I know I've shown this once before, but I thought it would make sense because it's Marcus and her, right? Yeah, they're besties, all right. So, yeah. Like I said, when I bring stuff to you that I have proof on, I will show it to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about, giving you crap. And if I have something I did wrong, I'll tell you. Like earlier, right? With the superstition horse thing, someone corrected me and I corrected that. And same with the Heather Doric thing. I have no problem with that. I'm all about it, right? Like, that's what I'm about. Anyway, I'm going to get off this damn picture. We're going to listen to some commercials. We need it.
Right now, we are seeing situations around the world where division, isolation, and anger are dominating as pain and trauma come to the surface. But I see the greatest hope in people like you. And I'm confident about the world's future and its ability to heal because it is in your hands. My wife said recently that our generation and the ones before us haven't done enough to right the wrongs of the past. I too am sorry. Sorry that we haven't got the world to the place that you deserve it to be. Institutional racism has no place in our societies, yet it is still endemic. Unconscious bias must be acknowledged without blame to create a better world for all of you. I want you to know that we are committed to being part of the solution and to being part of the change that you are all leading. Now is the time, and we know that you can do it.
Hi guys, many of you will know that in recent years I've become so fucking pussy whipped it's unbelievable. My wife has taken me away from my family, my friends, my home, my job, my life. This bitch has got her claws into me and she's not letting go. Jesus Christ, please help me. Please God, someone help me. I barely have the strength to string a sentence together. Now she's got me on this fucking vegan diet. To top it all, she's making me speak publicly about institutional racism, using words she's very clearly written for me, as if I'm some kind of puppet, as if she's got her hand up my arse and she's controlling me, which, if I'm honest, is something we have tried in the bedroom. I've gone from being perhaps the most well-liked and respected member of the royal family to being a figure of national ridicule. Marriage has been the biggest mistake of my life. Even worse than that time I went for a night out dressed as a Nazi. I don't know who I am anymore. what I'm supposed to be. I just get up every day and wait for her to tell me what she wants from me. Then I just do what she says. Sometimes she shouts at me for getting things wrong, and I just follow her around the house crying, please don't leave me, please don't leave me. Sometimes I crawl on the floor, dragging at her heels. I need help, guys. I need someone to come and get me. This isn't normal. I talked to Gran a few months ago. She says I'm in an abusive relationship. But when you love someone, it's okay if they treat you like shit, isn't it? Guys? Anyway, racism, yeah? We need to right the wrongs of the past. I'm committed to being part of the solution, and I too am sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a sorry excuse for a man.
Correction from Meghan Markle's fan. She was like, Meghan never said she wants a private life. She just wants a certain part of her family information private. No. She's selling her private family information on national TV for money. I paid for it. I pay cable. I pay Oprah. I was sitting in front of TV with a big basket of spicy and sour chicken feet. I ate all of them to enjoy her family drama, to enjoy how much she hates every single member of the royal family. The only person she does not bitch about is her pedophile uncle, Prince Andrew. Why, Meghan? He's the evil one. Tell me about him. Honey, if you want your private life back, refund my spicy and sour chicken feet. All of them, okay? Maybe after you refund me, then I'll forget about your private family information you just sold on TV. I'll forget. I'll shut my hormones up if you refund me my spicy and sour chicken feet. That's all I'm asking for. No chicken feet refund? I'm gonna keep talking, honey.
Fiance just texted.
If I had anyone boasting about that,
She wants me to feel safe and protected. She admires and respects my bravery and vulnerability, and she thinks I was selected to break generational curses that need to be healed.
but it's a lie.
And you're not going to tell me who had the conversation?
When he already found out about the moon bump, Jerry Springer told him he's not the father.
I think I might just put a knife in it. I think that's a really good idea. See if it works. Oh yes, it does. Beautifully.
And so I found a bunch of little small commercials and put them together because, you know, that's just the way I do it. Okay. Last chapter, guys. University, a double major, and the hazing incident. Oh, yes. Okay, so first, this kind of connects to Soho, but it says Meghan Markle, she was also for hire when she was at Northwestern, the college she did not graduate from, although I have a different take on that part. She had ads in the back of CD papers in Chicago offering her services. Oh, yeah. So a sub sent me this, and thank you very much, because, like, wow, I believe that. 100% do. Okay, so here we go. Meghan Markle and her super glue. It's true. She did use the glue. What hides behind Meghan Markle's smiles? Or should we say her smug and smirk? That cheeky sneer and grin off a puffed up and pompous egotistical brat who is not just snobbish and stuck up, but equally stuffy and thinking herself is superior. It takes a holier than thou attitude of someone so conceited and complacent to superglue a fellow student's eyelashes shut. This is not the hallmark of a bully in a school playground. This is criminal assault from a nasty and evil bitch, plain and simple. Absolutely appalling behavior from someone who has no qualms or guilt when it's done for her very own vile amusement and enjoyment. This is Meghan Markle's whoopee and belly of laughs to gratify her merriment and entertainment at the painful expense of others. When I read about that cruel, vicious attack, and that is exactly what the crazy glue was, it was a cruel and vicious attack on a fellow human being, I found myself thinking at the time, what kind of a sadistic, vicious monster is she? This is sheer and brutal barbarism and is from a ruthless and perverse monster, the diabolical Duchess. I love this meme. I told you, Lizzie, I effing told you. That stunt could have caused untold suffering. The chemical composition of crazy glue is so very powerful and potent and so hazardous and dangerous that it could have blinded that poor unfortunate girl, not to mention the damage it can cause to the tissue around the eyes, which is so incredibly sensitive and delicate. Additionally, the adhesive could have caused burnt tissue that could have scarred her permanently. Meghan Markle did this as an immature and irresponsible individual. When reading about psychopathic conditions that evidences itself in early childhood as they torture and harm animals, then they graduate onto human beings. Only an ugly individual devoid of conscience could find cruelty and coarseness funny. Now I see that it is clearly evident the horrific way she treated her very own father in the same sadistic and spiteful pattern. Am I off the wall in how I am perceiving this? Of course, she would hook up with with a like monster who thinks nothing of taking his rage out on a pregnant polo pony. She is evil, plain and simple, and yet nothing happened to her. This was a crime that should have been prosecuted as punished in the court straight away, and yet she got away scot-free. While her victims might have been restrained by an NDA, a number of other members of her sorority were not, and some have come forward talking about how horrible she was as far as hazing people and the enjoyment she displayed during and after. As a matter of fact, one of them even said that the sorority got its charter revoked at Northwestern because of the pattern of harassment and hazing that had been demonstrated. Hopefully more and more people will speak out and tell the truth about the two of them and bring once and for all into the glaring light of day all that they've done in the shadows and have attempted to hide or erase outright. Someone said, I read somewhere that she was suspended from the university for a couple years, and that's why people should not use her graduation date as an indicator of her age, because she was actually older than the usual graduate by the time she got out of the school due to the suspension. This was not some good deed that went wrong. It was a serious assault, and the principal of the college decided that she would not set foot on the campus until the two girls had finished their degree. Then she could resume her studies, hence the difference of 2 years for her graduating compared to the rest of their class, all leading to the confusion about her age. Daddy paid lots of compensation and organized the silencing agreements. Not surprising then to find that having landed Harry, no one was allowed to talk to Daddy. He knows far too many secrets and must be silenced at all costs. Dory is a felon anyway and is useful for the race card. So she's under strict instructions to keep her mouth shut. What do you think the 10 million was for? Or 9? Meghan is a very sick woman who enabled the worst of Harry to emerge. Horrific that she was genuinely welcomed into the heart of the royal family, but she could not hide her unpleasant, if not vile, character for long. Mega Monster found her little stunt and sketch humorous, hilarious, and self-gratifying. To someone so reprobate such as her, it was amusing and entertaining, a laughable and ludicrous prank that is just too funny for words for this wicked villain. And all because Daddy came to the rescue by bailing her out. The very same Daddy who today is ghosted as well as an outcast. Because of good old Daddy Thomas, everything was brushed under the carpet like nothing ever happened. Compensation was paid in addition to hush monies. Non-disclosure agreements were duly signed to silence people, and the whole matter was sealed. Yet, despite all this sheer madness and lunacy, this dimwit Duchess has learned absolutely nothing at all from the incident. Meet the clown. The president of the board told her to wipe that smirk off her face and that she had better hope that none of the victims decide to talk. Precisely the very reason why no one has talked about this incident. The more that we learn about Meghan Markle and her antics, the more disgusted and appalled we are. It is not just weary and outrageous, but also revolting and repulsive, and we have had a belly full. We've had enough, and we are sick and tired of Meghan Markle and her dirty deeds. Hear, hear. So I found this on Twitter, an explanation of a sorority hazing event that the record sealed due to payment by Meghan's dad. A lot of people believe because some allege that Meghan was kicked out, no one can find images of her graduation. This is also now coming out. I wonder if it's really true, and if so, that would make her older. Well, let's discuss. Okay, so before I go any further, I just want you guys to know I'm not going to go deep into this. I'm just going to say what I have to say, but it's not going to go super deep because it's very, very intricate. But there will be things said. Shocking allegations. Northwestern University claims Meghan Markle faked double major in graduation gown. Speculation and questions are arise regarding Meghan Markle's academic journey at Northwestern University, with shocking allegations suggesting she may have faked a double major and her graduation attire. After completing high school in LA, Meghan enrolled at Northwestern University in Illinois in 1999. Reports indicate she pursued a bachelor's degree in both international studies and theater, though doubts have persisted about whether she truly double majored. A Reddit user reached out to Northwestern University and was told that they do not offer a double major in theatrical and foreign studies. And that's true, by the way. Raising suspicions about Meghan's academic claims. Royal fans have become wary of Meghan's college graduation due to inconsistencies in evidence. While her name appeared in the 2003 commencement program, some argue that being listed does not necessarily confirm graduation. That is true. In the United States, participation in the commencement ceremony and being featured in the program doesn't equate to officially receiving a diploma, which only occurs upon fulfilling academic requirements. The scrutiny intensified as a YouTube video alleged that Northwestern University recently made statements suggesting Meghan never graduated, potentially falsified having a double major. Despite Meghan implying that she holds a legitimate degree, the university has not provided definitive details about her educational background. The focus is centered on Meghan's claimed double degree from Northwestern, which has not been corroborated by the university or verified by any official sources. Notably, Meghan's alleged college of graduation remains unnamed in her public statements. Adding to the controversy, Meghan's graduation photo raises suspicions. The official Northwestern University graduation attire includes a purple keeper gown with the university crest and a specific tassel placement, whereas Meghan's photo displays a different-looking black cloak with no crest and incorrectly positioned tassels. This discrepancy has led some to question the authenticity of Meghan's claimed graduation. So there is the attire that you would wear if you had a double major. That is not what she was wearing. She was wearing a black one with her dad. Now, I had a sub who sent me some stuff, and apparently you can graduate with one major and wear a black gown. So I suspect that if she did graduate at all, it was with one major, and it was 2 years after because of all of this stuff that went on. She did not, if she had a double major, she would have been in the purple gown. End of story. So there's that. But then there's something else too. So the same sub also sent me this, and I circled who? Meghan. This is in 2003, and you guys, they put out there that this was Meghan, honest to God. Just a sec. Does that look like Meghan? Does it? Graduating class of 03? I would say no. No to that. But that's what was going around. So I will definitively say no. And I can also probably say that if she graduated, it was with one major, it wasn't two, and she did have to wait because that hazing did happen. So guys, basically, we're done. I got a couple commercials left, And then that's it. I just wanted to bring you the truth, that I see it from, all kinds of things. They've got so many secrets, you guys, and I am bringing them out. I don't care. I'm done with it. I'm done with the bullshit, and that's it. Done like dinner. Okay, so, I got 2 commercials, PPP, and then a Thomas. So let's watch those and have a giggle. And I will definitely see you in the next one. Thank you so much. I have more views than subs, so if you guys sub, that'd be great. It's free. Okay. Thank you so much. Please press like if you liked it. And let's just have another giggle. Okay. Oh, one thing about being a faker is I gotta fake stuff. Oh, look. There she is. Heather's up there on the ski lift. I do not ski. Nope. But I gotta look like I do. And I had so much flack from Canada with my boring colors. So, in your face, people, now I decided to wear the pinkest pink you can get. And the queen herself said I wear bright colors so people can see I exist. Swear, I exist.
Oh, chick, you're looking pretty hot tonight. Ooh, chicky baby. Don't you want some of this hot loving? Chicky baby. Oh, chick. Oh, don't you have a Platinum American Express card? Don't you like me? Oh, chick. Oh, look. Oh. I think I'm ovulating, chick. Come have my baby. Thanks for having me, chick.
Folks, it just goes to show you, there's an old saying there. When life gives you a bag of lemons, you can make some lemonade. But when life gives you a bag of me-gains, dang, you best take them back to the pound and run for the hills. Put them up for adoption, quick. That's right, folks. Now, Miss Megain here, she done bought her other half. I guess her ATM cash boy puppet machine that she calls her better half, or her soon to be, you know what I'm saying, soon to be. Anyway, folks, let's give a big warm welcome to Big H. He's got a lot of projects that he's working on to make money to keep that woman happy, but that'll never happen because she'll never be happy until she's with some other billionaire driving him into the grave. But anyway, Big H, welcome to the show.
Hi, everyone. Oh, hi, chick. Yeah, thanks for having me on the show. Yeah, it's really good to get out of the chicken coop. I've been spending a lot of time in there lately.
Damn. Big H, what the hell is with that hat, son? You look like a damn pimp. Don't tell me you be pimping the old lady out now for some extra cash.
Oh, no, chick. No, it's not a pimp hat, but that is a good idea, though. I guess I could go take my other half down to the old yacht club and see if I could get somebody to rub some nickels together to get some little nasty action. What I do is, everywhere I go, I get photographed, and there always seems to be something blocking my face. So I invented this new here hat so I could save everybody the trouble when I show up for the event. All I got to do is just flip it right down, just like this. And there we go. Problem solved. So I think I'm genius. I think I'm pretty genius.
Okay there, Big H. Yep. That's a humdinger right there, boy. It suits you, too. You're going to save a lot of people a lot of problems of having to block that face when they take your picture. That sure is that's some good thinking.
Stop.
Hammer toes.
Stop.
Hammer toes.
Hammer time. Go with the flow. It's about damn
time. You got some serious talent, son. I mean, the king. What the hell is that second video, boy? that looks to be like it's like you made that about somebody really close to you. God, chick, I seriously screwed up. I don't know how that video got in there. That was not meant to be shown. I was just fooling around. I was just, but it is pretty funny though, isn't it? Yeah, it pretty much shows the character that she really is. But this will probably be the last you ever see of me because I'll be moving into the chicken coop permanently after she sees that video. Bye, chick. It's been great to be on your show. You're a good man. All right, Big H. Well, it was a real big pleasure to have you on the show tonight. Good luck with them dancing chicken music videos, and good luck with your wifey Pooh seeing that one video about her. It's been nice knowing you, son. Anyway, folks, that about wraps it up for tonight's show. I do hope you enjoyed Batshit Crazy. Now, it may be a while before we have another episode because we can't find any folks as crazy as these two that were on here. All right? Anyway, but we'll think of something good for you. So we'll see you on the next one.
I don't know. I just don't think this is great for me. I don't want to do it. I want to go home. I can't take the pressure of it. Don't you think any job interview?
Allá voy a mirar. La calle es una selva de cemento.
Let me sing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing me shook.